Here's 10 amazing little details in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown that you might have missed. To be granted, this game is still in demo phase, so things might have changed in the future. But here is 10 little details I have found in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown during my gameplay. Number 1. Car exhaust shaking when it's turned on. This might not be important to most players, but to me who love detailed car models, this is a big thing. It shows how the game developers really pays attention to the details on each cars, even though sometimes cars still looks wonky at times, but that could just be because it's still in demo version. Number 2. Do you know if your car is in static, the hazard lights will be turned on to indicate that you are a hazard on the road. I've never seen any kind of details like this before in video games. Maybe in Need for Speed lately when you had a big impact. But in this game you can even turn on your blinkers manually. Not just that, if you go to the interior view, the blinkers actually lit up in the instrument clusters. That's really cool details right there. Number 3. Underside of the car is a lot more detailed than in Forza. Yes, the physics of this game is seriously neat. You could flip over and admire the underside of the car. Maybe because KD Racing making a lot of rally games, so I think the physics in this game is pretty cool. If you compare it to Forza car models, you could see the Forza have worse underside. It's just flat surface with textures, but in Test Drive Unlimited here, it is a lot better. So good job there, Naked and KD Racings, you guys nailed it. Number 4. Car have functioning car parts such as wipers, roof on convertibles, active aero spoilers, and etc. No, I didn't try the wiper functions in the rain condition here, but maybe it will work just like how a wiper would do. But I do have to say that the wiper not actually work when you go across the water. Hence no water splashes on the windshield either. But maybe it's because it's still in demo version. We'll see what the future holds. Now, I haven't tried any convertible in this game, but there is option for roof and spoiler here. So I believe there will be animated roof opening for convertibles, because this is Test Drive we're talking about, the pioneer on these convertible animations. They've been doing this stuff since the Test Drive Unlimited 2 back in 2011. So glad to see it return. Number 5. The mirror works. Yeah, the mirror works in this game. This means you could get your steering wheel and a VR setup, and you could literally drive like a normal person in this game. Probably like in truck simulator games. Here I tried to park my car using a mirror in this game. As you could see, there's a cooling fan right there, and in the mirror there's a cooling fan. So it actually reflects the environment nicely. And you can't really use this mirror to do simulated driving as I'm trying to demonstrate here. Yeah, that's not so bad. I'll take it. Number 6. Car is not the only thing that got details, but the environment as well. As I tried to do some havoc driving, not just the objects you hit slows you down, but also packed really nice details on them. Like this light poles here, it even got cable details under it. Real cool. And as I driving around, the side of the road got some patchwork, and you could drive on them, and even got stuck too. I love this. It means the height of the car will play a massive role. Unlike in Forza or Need for Speed where you could take a bloody Pagani off-road, wouldn't make any difference with any off-road cars, here off-road vehicles will make a really big difference. Even my Mustang also got stuck for doing a Jeep thing. I absolutely love stuff like this. Number 7. You could go anywhere, literally. As an open world game, Test Drive Limited Solar Crown really putting it out there. Like this pedestrian path here, yes, you could go there. Even rewards you with money for breaking the rules. If you see an alleyway, you could go there too. Just be careful not to get flipped over. You see stairs for human being? Off you go. There's literally no boundaries to set you back from an out-of-bound road. Whatever you see, you could go there. Except when there is humans standing. No, you can't run them over, unfortunately. But you can throw yourself off a cliff. and it will not reset you like in Need for Speed where you're out of bounds. The only out of bounds in this game is the water. And that brings me to the next list, which is number 8. Not every car will have the ability to crossing the deep water. Unlike in Forza where you can drive your Koenigsegg on every water, even through the seas, here not every water is safe. You can sometimes make it to a nearby land if you're fast enough, but if you're too deep, your car will be sunk. I know this is my weird fascination with water in video games since I was a kid. Every time I see water, I'll jump to it immediately. Splash effects is okay, but like I said before, no water on the windshield. But here, because I'm only using Mustang, the off-road capabilities are very limited. Perhaps with bigger off-road vehicles, all of this would have changed. Number 9, vegetation behavior is quite realistic. When you drove over a vegetation, the plant you hit will remain flat as you drove on top of it, even after you leave it for a while. So the damage you did on off-path area will leave a mark. That's a really cool detail. And lastly, number 10, leaves from a tree will fall on your car. I found this accidentally when I was about to close this video, but check that out. A leaf from a tree actually falls on the car body. It is very minor and small details, but it is a very beautiful detail. Even though for a moment it's gone, but the fact that the car actually have a collision with small particles is amazing. Alright, that's all I have on this video. I'm pretty sure this is just the tip of the iceberg that I found. When the game releases, I'm pretty sure there will be more of it. Honestly, since the beginning I've heard this game will be in Hong Kong, I was a little disappointed. I really wish it was in Hawaii, because Test Drive Unlimited 1 and 2 was in Hawaii, 2 just got extra island. I just wish the Solar Crown still do in Hawaii, but you know what? From the screenshot and leaks of this game, it doesn't look very fantastic too. But now that I got my hands on it, it actually changes my opinion about it. This game is awesome and definitely still have that Test Drive Unlimited experience I had years ago. I'm just so glad I had to grow up with Test Drive games since the PlayStation 1 era with their Test Drive 5. Let me know down in the comments down below what cool details you see in the new demo, what I missed, and what do you think about the game. Do you gonna buy it or not? I know I will. So thank you for watching and stay faithful, my friends. God bless you.